We've had a lot of really fire-ass people on the festival lineup. Migos, Ray Shremmerd, SZA, Chance the Rapper, Kid Cudi, A$AP Rocky and Ferg, and the whole mob actually came out. Kehlani, Cashmere Cat, Bauer, R.L. Grime, Carnage, Cardi, 2 Chainz, Travis Scott twice with Big Sean, and it was like just erupted. What's up? This is Modi, and this is how I became a creative in the music space. Man, I think DC and that whole area is inspiring. I grew up seeing lawyers and doctors, and I grew up seeing Black success, and it never dawned on me that that wasn't the norm for everybody else. So for me, I never felt like I couldn't do anything. My Nigerian upbringing, going into music is not necessarily what was expected. You know, everyone's a doctor, or my brother works in tech. I'm like the oddball who went the music route, but I still think it's like the work ethic you get working, growing up in that kind of household. So that's kind of what I think I took away from it. In middle school, I was the kid that was burning CDs for people. And if you wanted to mix CD, like burn CD straight, like 50 Cent, Get Rich or Die Trying made me rich in middle school, high school. But mixed CDs were more fun because this was like Napster, Kazaa, LimeWire era, and I would like customize the tape for you. So if you gave me a list of 10 songs, tapes are 74 minutes. There's still 7, 8 more songs I can put on there. And that's where I started to have fun with it, because I was like, I can put whatever I want based on who it is. If you give me, you want Barbie Girl and, whatever the songs that are hot right now, I'll take that taste and be like, all right, cool, you like that. Let me give you this Nelly Furtado, because you haven't heard this shit before. And that's how I started to get into like sharing and curating. College, this was like 2007. I was a junior, and my best friend Quinn, he just came to Boston College. He told me he wanted to start this radio show, and I was like, that's dope. He was like, I want you to be my co-host. And I was like, I don't want to be like consumer facing. I want to be behind the scenes. But he was like bugging me. So finally I budged, and we started this radio show. Twitter had just started. Facebook was new and fresh. And I was manipulating those social tools to basically promote the show, And after the show got really big on campus, we had so many people listening that we had like bandwidth issues, right? So I thought we should record the show, put it on a blog, which was like the coolest new thing out. And that allowed us not only for everybody to access the show at some point, but also for us to get deeper into like writing about artists that we liked and stuff that was going on. Because my blog wasn't just like, I don't know, it was really whatever I wanted to talk about. Trillectro is a music festival I started with my best friends, Marcel Marshall and Quinn Coleman. We did that in 2012. So we went to Coachella with like 30 people. I think there was all Black people, all from the DMV or like lived in the DMV at the time. We just experienced Coachella, like every aspect of it. We camped. We did everything you do at a festival. We did everything. And we came back and we're like, we need to do something like this for our community, our city. So we started working on Trillectro. 2012, there's 5 of us. 3 founders and 2 partners. Also, Quinn was always like early on shit. So he was interning, he was working at SiriusXM, but he was programming all the dance music stations because he had to listen to that shit for like 12 hours a day. He knew everything that was going on. He was like, look, this is what's about to happen, because he was in it. So he was like, hip hop is fucking with dance music, and dance music wants to lean into hip hop. So there's definitely some overlap there. And that's kind of where the idea came from. You had Mad Decent, you had Fool's Gold, so Diplo and A-Track were already like doing that stuff, but they didn't look like us. It just was an opportunity. The first festival cost $82,000, so it wasn't a lot of money. We got the venue for free, which was a huge help. And we only lost like $900 the first year. We got really lucky and fortunate to start where we started, because festivals weren't like a mainstream thing. We just provided the service to the audience that we catered to and that we were a part of. So it was just us literally doing the stuff that we knew how to do, hollering at the people that we had been blogging about forever, and I think they were all down to support what we were building. Our claim to fame is that we put artists on the bill before they become the artists that everybody knows. So it's like, for the tastemakers, for the early adopters, that's who our festival is really for. And for people in the culture, like the people that really be moving it and influencing the influencers. I think that's the space that we occupy. I just think I was at the right place at the right time. Like everything that was happening at the time, I just was on it. I stumbled upon Kid Cudi's MySpace page, and he had this song called Day and Night, and it really had like 72 or 82 plays a day. But I was like, this shit's crazy. Like I never heard anything like it. So I literally just sent him a message on MySpace, and I think his manager at the time responded, and I just was like, yo, I've got this radio show with my friend, like let me know if you'd love to be on, and he was down. But we didn't know that this same person was gonna be the Kid Cudi that is, you know, kind of an iconic artist today. So it's like, you know, I was just early and around and doing the only thing I knew how to do, which was like curate and share. I was on Twitter in a community of a bunch of other, like Elliot Wilson, the Two Dope Boys team, Pigeons and Planes, just blogged that I was the inspiration to their blog. What do I hope to do in the next year? Man, I want to work with my friends more, because like, I remember Issa Rae said something about like networking laterally and not like up. I started a production company with my friends called Heating Up. It's right here. And yeah, we're gonna do a lot of really cool shit the next few years. Now I can actually like build out, like fabricate whole stages or activations, experiential shit. So the stuff that I love going to and the moments that I like to create, like now I think I've got the resources to do that with two amazing partners. Just trying to get busy with that. And then I joined Def Jam Records as a creative, VP of creative and content development. So it's kind of a new position, a new department, but it's really cool so far, and just trying to break artists and figure out how to build their brands and build their worlds out. If I look at me back then now, like I was crazy the way I was talking and just running up on people, asking questions. Like I talk to everybody. I don't care if you work the door or you're the CEO, it doesn't really matter. And I don't know, I like people. I like to connect with people more so then than now. Now I'm like a little more introverted and reclusive. And yeah, you don't know shit. So you just have to make sure that you know that too. Like as much as I thought I knew stuff, if I look back at every moment in my career, all the mistakes I made helped me continue to, you know, move forward in my career. You just gotta be curious and don't be an asshole.